From VH1's The Gossip Game, and I'm rocking out with my boys, Benny Negro, 2-0, Add-On on Turn It Up a Notch Radio.
Yeah. We are in the motherfucking building right now. It is Turn It Up a Notch Radio.
Make sure you call us up at 718-239-9200. Big shout out to my son, Brandon. He's watching. Man. Daddy loves you.
Definitely.
I love your support. Thank you.
Wait, hold up. I want to give a special shout out to Carnival Cruises because I will be on there for 8 days. I'm out of here. Deuces, man.
Yeah, I hope you know how to swim.
I know how to swim, man.
You sure?
Yeah, man. You can't swim in the ocean, though. That should take me down, man. I'm too fat. The sharks will love me.
Yeah, they would. They would.
Word, man. So like we promised.
Yeah.
Like we always do at this time.
How we do.
You know what I'm saying? We got the special guests in the building.
Yeah.
Benny, let them know who's in the building right now.
Who's Angela Yee? In the building, Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Angela.
All right.
How you doing, lady?
I'm good. How are you guys doing on a Friday night?
Yeah, we chilling. We trying to stay cool.
You know, I always stay cool. It's a little warm in here, but.
That's what's up. I can't stop sweating.
Yeah,
I know you're very sweaty.
Yeah, you're sweating profusely.
Wow.
You're sweating.
Wow, that's
very sweaty.
Wow. All right. You guys enjoy the interview. I'm out of here. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. We're having fun. It's great to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Angela Yee, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am infatuated with you.
Really?
Oh my God! Wow, he went right there, right for the guns. Plaka.
I'm being real. You're wonderful. You do a great job.
Thank you. I work very hard.
Yes.
Shout out to your son.
Yeah, thank you. He heard it. I'm blushing.
Oh!
I'm actually blushing for him.
That's called the let you down easy.
How old is your son?
He's 14.
Oh, okay, he's 14. Okay, he's grown.
He's a 14-year-old. I mean, he graduated with honor roll student, and he actually took a scholarship test for Xavier High School.
Oh, well, congratulations. That's fantastic.
I'm proud of him.
We love the kids.
Yeah, man, we definitely love the kids, man.
So, Angela, real quick, I saw your interview with Jay-Z. It was very interesting.
Oh, right. That was a great interview.
Yeah, man. I know you had asked him about the... him and working with producers. And the one that stood out to me is when you asked him about, when he decided to tell us about him and Timbaland.
Right.
And I was very interested. He was just like, sometimes we don't get to see each other like that, so we get to do one song, bang it out, and that be it. So it was kind of interesting in this, for you to come out with that question for him. You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously you can see Timbaland's doing a lot of stuff with Jay-Z now. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I think that goes on behind the scenes with artists that we don't know about with their relationships.
Right.
Because Timbaland just did an interview too where he talked about how they had a little falling out and he didn't go to Jay-Z's birthday party and he felt bad about it just because he was all in his emotions.
Wow. What happens like that?
Men are very emotional nowadays.
Yeah. Man, she's an all-out assault today. It's an all-out assault.
You see, but for real, you got very emotional because I said you were sweaty and you were ready to leave.
Right. No, she's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, to be honest with you, I mean, there is like
what are you doing, Tall? You kicking under the chair over there?
Oh, he dropped his purse.
Mange over there.
Oh, we got the one-liners.
Here we go.
The one-liners today.
Here we go.
That's what's up. Angela Yee.
I'm loving this show. I'm loving this right now. This is awesome.
Yo, but to be honest with you though, I've been noticing there's like a bitch factor phenomenon going on.
Yeah, can you guys explain that to me? Why are men, I feel like nowadays men are a lot more emotional. You guys complain a lot more. You're very more vocal about just, being...
You guys.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, it's not everybody is.
I'm not sensitive.
I feel like women are doing a lot better than men nowadays, in general.
But it's more
we
women
have better
than men.
jobs, making a lot more money.
But there's more women in the world, statistically, than men. You know that, right?
No,
like
that's
3
not
women
true.
for every man.
If you're talking about in certain areas, maybe, but not in the world.
In the world.
That's not true. If you go to China, there's a lot more men than women because everybody's only allowed to have one child. Everybody wants a son.
Well, I'm not flying to China. I don't like to fly like that.
So if you're talking
That's
about the
24 hours
world,
of flying.
That's not true.
I'm talking about America. Like, there's more women out here.
Well, you know why? Because there's a lot more men that are women now.
Oh.
Today. You throwing shots?
Blockati.
You broke up with
shotguns.
Well, Benny
got the machine gun.
I don't feel like there's a lack of men. I feel like everywhere I go.
It's true though. I couldn't.
You co-sign this?
No, he just co-signs everything you say today.
He
said it's true though.
There's a lot.
You
of
don't want to
niggas
lose the battle.
I do have a
that I seen that they've been acting like bitches. I'm like, yo, my dude, why you acting like a bitch? Dog?
Even in music.
I was saying that to you the other day.
Wait, hold up. Before we get into that, she said even in music.
No, I'm saying you can hear that men are a lot more emotional in their music nowadays, and on Twitter especially, I think you can really see it. You know, a lot of guys can't take criticism on Twitter, and they flip out, and you know,
that's true.
They get very emotional. I think maybe social networking is helping us see it a lot more.
Okay. That might be the truth though. It might just be more in the forefront because everybody's sharing everything like they first. Because 10 years ago, 15 years ago, people wasn't sharing every thought they had in their head.
Right. You look at somebody like Rihanna, and she's like, you know, making y'all dudes look like hoes, and it never
she's
used
crazy
to be like
though.
that.
Nah.
What you gotta say about that, Furious?
What you gotta say about that?
Rihanna's just crazy, man.
Rihanna's just
nah. She keep it funky.
She's certified.
I fucks with Riri.
You the agreement man today.
Nah, I'm
everybody.
not
You ride with everything.
Maybe it's just Angela. Maybe
it's probably that.
I'm gonna go with the flow.
He red as fuck. Yeah, I'm figuring Santa Claus, nigga.
Yo, y'all don't see this on
Calm
camera,
down.
right?
I can't stop sweating. You can't turn from red. It's shit going down.
It's the sunburn, damn it.
No, but Angela, a real quick question. Like, what you see right now in the state of hip hop? Do you see people in New York City, like the guys from out here, coming up again in the game, or just saturated with the down south music?
Well, I feel like a lot of people in New York, a lot of artists in New York feel like they have to leave New York in order to get on.
Okay.
And that's kind of how it's been.
Yeah, it has been like that.
But what do you think of that? Like, if you kind of look at it, I mean, there's a lot of haters. We don't support our own people out here.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, New York doesn't really.
Pot is crazy.
New York really doesn't support its own artists. But I also feel like things happen in waves. There was a period in time when we only supported artists in New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a period of time when the West Coast was the best coast.
Yeah.
And now the South is where everybody wants to be. So, you know, things happen in shifts, and I think sometimes people have to be those ones that really take charge and change the direction. And a lot of people try to follow what other people are doing. And instead of doing that, you know, people shouldn't be nervous. Like, I look at somebody like Kendrick Lamar and all of TDE.
Right.
They came and they did something that people weren't doing.
And it was out for a minute before
and it was risky, right? And it took them a long time to get on. People also aren't as patient anymore. I think a lot of times artists feel like they need to get on immediately, and it's a really long process. A lot of these artists that become big, you don't see all the work that they put in behind the scenes for years and years and years before they got to where they got to. You just think,
right.
We just had that conversation earlier.
You look at Soulja Boy, he put out one song online, blows up, and then that was it, got signed right away.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of times labels are signing people off of one song too. Like one song got big on the internet,
right?
Like Trinidad James or something, and then everybody wants to sign that one artist because they saw them do that. But it's not about like creating artists
too.
Or longevity.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not even trying to take away from them. I think Soulja Boy, he's had a long career so far and made a lot of money and produced for other artists and branched off into other things. But you know, I don't think people are developing artists. Like, labels aren't saying, okay, I want to bring you in here. I see the potential in you. Let me help you get with the right producers. They want you to come already ready to go.
I remember on the show.
Microwave music.
On the show, at one time you was managing L'Oreal, right?
Oh, that was on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes. So I saw that episode.
Well, L'Oreal is a really good friend of mine still to this day. And I mean, I used to manage J Electronica. It was the same type of situation where I don't really have a lot of time like that because obviously I have my own career that I'm managing. But I helped him out until he got to the point where, you know, I hooked him up with I introduced him to Jay-Z, made sure they got with each other, like to his lawyer, to his booking agent, and did all of that. And then I said, okay, you know, now you got to do what you got to do.
Right.
And I think with L'Oreal, when I was working with her, it wasn't really a management situation. It was more like, I'm your friend. So since you don't have a manager, I'm going to help you out until you get situated. So, you know, obviously she managed to get on Love and Hip Hop. That was a big deal for her to get that attention. And then she's been doing shows, appearances, put out, you know, 2 mixtapes since then.
Okay.
And now we're seeing
Well,
what she's
speaking
gonna
of
go.
mixtape, 2-0, you got the 2-0 season popping right now.
Yeah, man.
You got a joint
Yeah,
right
man.
now on
Yeah,
that
$1,000
page.
views, downloads is crazy.
Yeah, man.
man.
It's working. It's
only been out
working.
a week. It's pretty good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. We're doing a thing.
We're getting a lot of comments and everything on that.
Yeah,
That's what's
definitely.
up.
Thank you.
What's the mixtape? I don't know.
It's 2-0 season right now. You know what I'm saying? It's on thatpiff.com.
What's 2-0 season?
My
That's
name
his
is
joint.
2-0. You know what I'm saying? It's my time.
Andrew
You
Jackson.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is your name 2-0?
Because my name is Andrew Jackson, so you know Andrew Jackson's on the $20 bill. 2-0, it just comes.
Yeah.
It just works
Yeah.
out like that.
Okay, good. Just need to know.
Yeah, yeah.
She flipping the tables right
That's
now.
all right now.
No, I'm just asking
good to
because
know. She
never
needs to
mind. You
know.
don't even know what I was thinking.
Oh.
I'm just gonna leave that alone. She's been shooting. It's too many shots, man.
No,
I'm
we
just gonna
had
leave it
a
alone.
discussion this morning about how the average penis size is smaller now.
Oh.
My girl told me about that. They should was listening to the show this morning, and Solomon said, "What the?"
Charlamagne?
Yeah, Charlamagne. What did he say?
What did he say? Oh, he said that he just made it now. He's average. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, yo, I don't know. My girl was telling me. About
Because every guy measures their penis, I guess. Right?
They do?
Everybody in here did, right?
She's going in.
I mean,
Yes, 2-0 said yes.
I measure by.
I know what I
Fuck
got.
it, I'm gonna be real. I measure by the condom. I'm a gold rapper. Ecstasy.
Yeah, see now we call that a sagnum when guys that don't need magnums.
Exagnum?
Yeah.
Exagnum.
Isn't that's so sad too when you see a saggy magnum.
No, let's go get like 100,000 views.
Yowzers!
You get like 100,000 views. It's going in, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what
Yo,
happened before
she is
got
turning
here.
it up.
You throwing
But
shots.
It's the
girl.
Bell Bass segment.
Yeah, man.
She's throwing
yeah, man.
shots.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
everyone
crazy.
know how to get in contact with you. I know you got Facebook.
Oh yes,
Instagram, and all that.
Facebook. I have Twitter at Angela Yee. My Instagram's the same thing, Angela Yee.
Okay.
Okay.
Since starting your career, is it harder for you now to walk down the street?
I wouldn't say it's hard. It's not that crazy. Like I'll see people I know or that know who I am, and you know, but it's not a big deal to me. Like I still go the same places I always used to go.
Okay.
If anything, it's easier now because it's easier for me to get a table. Easier.
Oh, okay.
So, how was the transition coming from Shady 4-5 to 105?
It was different.
Good
I
question.
mean,
Good question.
you know, when I left Sirius, that was my first job in radio. I was there for 6 years. So that was like my home. It was the only radio job I ever had. And it's so different to do terrestrial radio as far as like, we didn't have commercials. We didn't have advertisers. So you could talk
That's
about
pretty
anything.
much what we got.
Yeah, you could curse. You could do whatever. It's the same type of situation. But, I feel like I did a lot for myself there because they definitely didn't put any money behind us. Like as far as marketing, you see, we didn't really have all the videos I had online from back then is stuff that I did myself. Like I would have somebody come in and film it, and then I would have to get it edited. It was a long process. So it's not like they were that supportive of that over there because they felt like it's a subscription-based radio, so they want people to pay for content.
Right.
So they were kind of against it, but I would just sneak and do my own thing.
Okay.
Anyway, because it's
That's
all
what makes
about
you a boss.
Yeah, no matter
That's
where you
what
go,
bosses do.
it's all about doing what you have to do to build your own brand and build
Exactly.
yourself up.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
So it was scary because I didn't know the turnover rate in radio is so crazy because I could have went there and then they could have flipped the format of the station and now I'm out of a job. Or I could have went
no
there
doubt.
and they could have said, okay, we don't like you, Charlamagne and Envy together. Y'all all got to go.
Right.
Like
But it happened to work.
Anything could go wrong, right? And
Yeah.
it did happen to work
That
out.
comes with faith and having.
And it
beliefs.
is really a lot of hard work and dedication as far as I've never called out sick and I've been there for almost 3 years. And I haven't missed a day of work
That's
yet.
a soldier.
Wow.
That's what's
dedication.
Up. That's what's up.
And I think if you're really great at doing radio, you really care what people think. Like, I feel obligated to, I don't want people to be like, oh, Angela's not at work today, that's whack. I want people to be like, oh, Angela comes to work every single day, she's dedicated. We all took a week off, we had a vacation.
Right.
Our boss made us take a vacation because we don't never go on vacation. And people were like mad, like, where y'all, like, we can't, like, y'all all take
What's
vacations,
going on?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take turns.
We take turns.
I took 2 shows before.
Yeah.
He
just came back from Miami. I'm about to go on a cruise. We switch up. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
heard
saying?
Carnival Cruise.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You been on a boat before, on a ship?
No, I actually just hosted something on a Carnival Cruise before they
Okay.
left, but I haven't been on one yet.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna enjoy myself, man. Going
Well,
to
you like
St.
more a
Thomas.
ship? Like, I can't say a ship or a plane because you haven't been on a ship yet. But you like flying?
I don't mind it.
Okay.
Benny's not too much of a
He's not a
I'd
flying
rather
fan.
drink a lot of Hennessy.
He's not a flying fan.
And, some vodka, some Anastasia over here.
Benny got his own
I
parachute.
sometimes have a lot of fun on the plane. Like,
Okay.
yeah, you sit there, they bring you food, drinks, chilling.
Yeah.
By the time we land, I'm like, oh man, it's over.
Nah,
She having her home party on the
I don't
plane.
like long flights though, man. I flew to San Francisco like 2 weeks ago.
That's not long though.
That's 6 hours,
That's
my
not
nigga.
too
6
bad,
hours,
bro.
bro. You know how many times I had to get up and just walk up and down the aisle just because?
Unbelievable. I'd
Yeah,
rather
I mean-
sit down. I'd rather sit down and not walk anywhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Miami's only, what, 2 hours, stuff like that,
No,
3
no.
hours. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Stuff like
cheap
that.
in
That's-
my
Come on. Oh, my
yeah,
bad.
experience. over
Yeah,
there
but
on
6
the plane.
hours on a plane, that's horrible. That's horrible. It was horrible.
Now, Angela, let me ask you something. How has it been like from being on the Gossip Game show? And one more thing, is a two-part question. Gossip Game, like the format, is it like a battle between two radio stations?
I think they try to pit us against each other,
Okay.
and and truthfully, like they don't really like us at Hot 97. They're not even allowed to say the words Power 105.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yo, when you said that, I think you met with Kay Fox, and she kept saying the other station,
They made
the
it
other
kind of
station,
pop.
right? She kept saying the other
Right.
station, and you were like,
Yeah.
you can't even mention.
And and my point was the whole time is that you don't know how long you're going to be working at that station. So
Right,
right.
For you to go so hard and to
then
really just
not there anymore.
yeah, why would you?
Right.
But that just goes to prove my point. Like you don't own this station, you don't, and you
Right.
go so hard for it, and
So
when it
how do
comes
you
down
feel
to it,
Oh, sorry. How do you feel about what happened to her?
I mean, I don't kick anybody when they're down. It's a shame. I don't think she's a bad personality at all. I'm sure she'll find something else. I think it sucks, but I also think that you have to put yourself in a situation and in a position where you're irreplaceable, where it's
Right,
going to
yeah.
hurt them more than it hurts you for them
She
to get
really
rid of
went
you.
hard,
And you have to make yourself a brand. Like I feel like I go out and I do what I have to do.
Yeah.
So if they wanted to get rid of me at Power, it's going to be a way bigger deal.
No
Right.
doubt.
And it's gonna be way harder. Like if I miss a day of work, it's hard for them. When I'm on if I go away or whatever, and I'm not there, and they got to do the rumor report, and they got to do the front page news, and they got to
Right.
do all that stuff without me, you're gonna notice the difference.
Right.
And no matter where you work, people should notice the difference when you're not there.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely
it.
right.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's
you're
true.
absolutely right.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
absolutely. right.
Any advice you want to give to people in the game that's in the radio business right now?
What I always learned is number one, you always got to be on time because that's very important, especially
Yes.
in radio. You got to respect your audience. And just make sure you know what's going on around the world. Like I read CNN every day, just like I read gossip every day, so I try to make sure that I'm very well rounded and I can discuss a variety of topics. And I just say be on the air as much as you can, whether it is like your school station, whether it's an internet station, whether you have the opportunity to get on the air, on satellite radio, whatever you can do, just make sure you get as much experience as possible. That's how you're gonna learn and get better.
All right.
Absolutely.
Just to
Absolutely.
touch base real quick, just to ask this. So, how do you feel about the Trayvon Martin case? Just to ask.
I mean, I think, I was at home and I was watching that. It was a hard day for me because, earlier that day, one of my friends died. She had cancer. And
Sorry to hear that.
yeah,
Our
so
condolences.
that Saturday I found that out. And then right after that, Trayvon Martin. And I just felt like devastated when all of it happened. But I have to say, I mean, what did you think if was going to happen with the jury and where it was? Florida is still the South.
Yeah,
We
it
forget
is.
that sometimes. And the truth of the matter is they did try to paint Trayvon Martin as a bad kid, which
Right.
he was minding his business, walking through a neighborhood, going to his own house, and this man just got out of the car and followed him. I felt like the prosecution wasn't very strong with their arguments, and I think there were a lot of flaws in
So
that
there's
case.
several flaws in the case.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I did not think that George Zimmerman was going to be charged. That's how I felt all along, and it just, it would have been great to be proven wrong, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that it sends a message to the young kids also
Yeah.
in our society.
You don't know how fast to walk when you're in the street.
Right.
You don't know what to wear.
It
You know what I'm
becomes
saying?
a
I mean,
scare for them.
I don't know what to tell my son. He's 10 years old and he live in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So that's the South, man. Don't go. I told him don't wear no hoodies no time soon, or buy no Skittles or Arizona. They might get threatened. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a shame that you could just be minding your business, not doing anything wrong on your way home, and it's okay for somebody to follow you and attack you and kill
crazy.
you, and then they're chilling now.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And,
It is.
and what the fucked up part is like, yo, they gave the dude his gun back.
No. Actually, the Justice Department stopped that. They want to still examine the evidence, so they actually stopped from giving him his gun back.
I'm gonna be honest with
They
you.
were about to though.
Me personally, I was really like devastated. It was sad. It was a real sad day. It was a sad you know what I mean?
And the fact that his brother, George Zimmerman's brother, he still says he doesn't think that his brother did anything wrong.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't take.
The same night he got interviewed on CNN, and he was talking about. Did you see the Reverend last night? Talking about how it was Trayvon. It was a black Reverend talking about it was Trayvon's fault. I mean, no. If you check it out, man, don't even worry about that. Yeah, man.
As a matter of fact, the president signed a petition to the Department of Justice from the NAACP. And he signed the petition.
He signed the petition.
Yeah, he signed the petition.
Yeah,
I got it. I got the the text.
Over 1 million signatures right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they pressing civil rights violation charges against Zimmerman.
Well, we'll see what happens, man. God. At the end of the day, God be with his family.
Yeah. Angela, real quick question: where do you see yourself for the next 5 years?
Well, I'm pretty sure. Our morning show is syndicated in 52 markets. We have a weekend show also. So in my head, that's the next step towards the weekday show getting syndicated soon. So I look forward to that happening. No matter what I do, radio is the center of everything that I have going on.
Foundation.
I'm working on a book, and
oh, nice.
I think we are going to have a TV situation soon.
Okay.
All right.
Relatively soon. So, that's it. Everything is going to, I think, branching off. One of the main things that I've been wanting to do is buy a house, and I'm getting much closer to that. So that might be happening, hopefully, if everything works out.
You're going to throw a housewarming party, right?
Yeah, if everything works out, Tuesday might be the day that I sign everything.
Okay, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
So, I'm going to be really broke for a while, so anybody it's a great time to take me to dinner.
You heard that? It's a great time to pay for dinner, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, though. Dinner? Well, thank you for coming out and showing us a lot
it was definitely dope having you.
Yeah, Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Angela Yee.
Yeah, man.
Know how to get in contact with you one more time, man.
Yeah.
You can log on, and I'm at Angela Yee on Twitter, also on Instagram, and my email is bookangelaYee@gmail.com.
Oh,
yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's right,
man.
y'all. It's Turning Up a Notch Radio. We want to thank Angela Yee for coming out. Angela Yee.
Yeah.
I pronounced it right.
It's hard. It doesn't flow right sometimes.
It doesn't, right? All right. Thanks.
Tried to flow it.
She made me feel better.
No, good looking out.
That's right. It's Turning Up a Notch Radio. We'll be right back. We got a caller. As a matter of fact, we always show love to our callers.
You got a caller?
All right. We got a caller on the air.
We'll show love to our callers.
All right.
Caller, what's good? You are
Let's
on
go
the
to the
air.
phones. Caller, you're on the air.
That's right. Turning Up a Notch Radio.
What's
Who's
going
this?
on with you?
What's good? What's good? This is Dre. What up?
What up, Dre?
Yo, what up? What up?
What's good?
I'm chilling. How you doing over there? Turn It Up a Notch Radio.
We doing it real big, man. What's going on with you, man? It's Friday.
It's Friday, definitely. But I wanted to talk to the people out there because I'm working with Ryan Leslie right now.
Okay.
We got our affiliates out in the street, our Renegade affiliates out in the street, and I just wanted to come in and let your listeners know about the show that we got coming up on Thursday.
All right. Okay. What's up, Ryan Leslie?
On Thursday, where's the show going to be at?
Oh, definitely. Yo, let me tell y'all, the show is definitely going to be an exclusive show. Like, we are not going on some, High 97 radio promo. We're not going on the BET TV promo. We're just keeping it strictly local to New York City. We're reaching out to all the New York City radio stations, businesses, in the streets, just talking to people because we want to invite specifically Ryan Leslie fans to the show. It's going to be strictly Ryan Leslie exclusive.
Okay, that's
no
dope.
openers.
Well, big shout out to my man T Money. T Money management in the building. Yeah, man, that's what's up though,
man. Definitely, man. We need that. We need that music as soon as it come out so we can knock that hair, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's the deal. Here's how to get that new music. Black Mozart is scheduled to release August 2013. That's next month. All right. Here's how to get on to that new music. What you want to do is go to renegadesnyc.com, or you can just hit T Money up at the station, and he'll hit you up with all the info on how to get that exclusive album. Basically, you join our family, we're going to hit you off with that album for free.
Yeah,
no doubt, man. You family, dog. That's what's up, man.
Definitely, man.
We appreciate you calling in.
And we appreciate the info, brother.
Definitely. So I hope to see all the Ryan Leslie fans out there on Thursday, July 25th. If anything, hit up the team email. That's TEAM@renegadesnyc.com. NYC1word.com.
Yo, we appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
That's right, man. Y'all. Y'all already got that info. Y'all heard it here first.
Go get that album.
That's
Thanks
right. Turn it up a notch.
Radio.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
Ow.
Angela Yee, holla.
Your red lights ain't never slowing me down. Oh no, no. Yeah. My passion, the reason for my existence. My success, the product of my persistence. Self-made, I did it with no assistance. Luxury suite views through these Cartier lenses. And we started in the nosebleeds. Now my feet up on the wood in my own seats. Courtside MSG, Bucks versus Knicks. Watch my homie B. Jennings drop 36. And that's the definition of when pain meets love, then it turns to gain. And you earn your name, them girls come when you earn your fame. Get off me, I'm too hot, you can't burn the flame. And my teacher told me that my rap dreams were niggerish. I still pursue them even though it seemed ridiculous. The taste of success, bittersweet like licorice. A flight with the wings of Icarus. And when I achieve, I return with much satisfaction. To reply, Michael Jackson was not Anglo-Saxon. So back to my niggerish dreams of riches. More money, more cars, more rings and bitches. Yeah, many believe in God, but they ain't religious. I'm suspicious, I believe in them digits. I believe in them digits. So picture me above the sky, shining brighter than sunlight. I'ma write a name in the stars, so everybody knows who we are. And I'ma be about it before they even think about it. Said I'ma be about it before they even think about it. Yeah, let the black flag fly. Yeah. And it's a waste when it's new money came by taste. Bought yourself some Versace, mispronounced it Versace. It's my time, blow your mind like an ounce to the face. Yeah, I do believe in miracles, evidence so empirical. And you can see the way I climbed up the ladder. Education, Ivy League, I'm talking mind over matter. And so-called innovators is always asking for favors. Then they take the credit for the fruits of your labor, but not me. I'm a beast, that's J-Elect or Jeezy. Not many can say they play keys with Yeezy, or they had a cover girl on her knees to please me. I can't lead a game, not yet, it still needs me. So let the black flag fly. My vision of ascending the heights that rap came by is fully realized when I open my eyes and stop dreaming. I'm stunting while you lames are scheming. Kiss the ring, I got the gifts of a king. So picture me above the sky, shining brighter than sunlight. I'm a